So this is what we kind of anticipated might be happening. Because of the state of DE at the moment, there's really nothing we can do about this. It's just how it is after the most recent patch. Scenarios are very difficult to get working, which is a shame. So we're going to the alternate setup, which is, just doing a random Yucatan generation. And the players will have these rules that they are not allowed to construct stone walls, stone gates, military buildings, or warships. Once we hit 40 minutes, they are permitted to advance to Castle Age and research the Castle Age blacksmith infantry upgrades only. And again, at 60 minutes, they can go imp and get sappers from the castle. What's up, Ard? Welcome. False Teeth as well. So really not ideal, because we did want the scenario to implement the villager creation time shortening further into the game. But at least we have a plan B and hopefully it works. So guys, this is Yucatan. As we have discussed, it is Inca battle. So looking around, again, the players, Jack for team 8, actually I'm not going to remember what team everyone's on, but we have Jack player 1, Eagle player 2, Asinus player 3, Dejake player 4, Reddy player 5, Regni player 6, Aurelius player 7, Aurelius is Insecure Villager No Loom, and Ink for player 8. And just looking at where they've spawned, we have Jack with Reddy and Asinus either side of him. I want to see where my prediction of the top dogs are. I think that's going to be Aurelius and Ink. I'm not too sure of Reddy's level as a player. But I am somewhat familiar with the rest of them. So Ink is down here with Eaglebeak on his left, to Jake on his right, and Mr. Aurelius is over on the right hand corner, Reddy above him, and Jake. Oh, Jake's got Ink on one side and Aurelius on the other. He might be in for a tough game, but we will see.
I am, looking at the map, I'm very happy as a coach of Team Tanic. Because if you look at Aurelius's map in the right corner, there's only one way out for him, and it goes straight through Redinon. So that's the team that's in first place. And I talked to him, and he said that he would hate to just go after someone because the team is in first place, but now he will be forced. So that's perfect.
That is perfect. Oh, gosh.
So thanks for rigging them up like this.
Yeah, anytime. But I'm seeing actually one bad thing about Aurelius's map. Yes, good point. He does have that way out over to Reddy. Reddy is team 2, which is the current leaders in the overall point score. He's 2 stone mines that he's got. He's only really got those 2, and they're both on the water. If someone does... Oh, no, but it's totally fine because you can't get... military from the dock.
Exactly, but you can get transport ships. So that's the only thing I think you need to worry about here is transport ship, and then 2 towers go up on your stone, and I think that takes you out of the game pretty much.
Pretty much, agreed.
So looking at maps, I think Jack in the top corner has a really nice and safe map. He even has some extra stone over there. He has 3 stones.
Oh, lucky.
And Ink is a nice spread out map in the bottom. Reggie also, I like his map.
And he's kind of tucked away and protected as well. I mean, I'm really not sure whether players are going to be going for the water, but if they're not, then yeah, Regni's really got one way in, one way out. He can really kind of... Not that players are allowed stone walls, they can do palisade walls, and he can put up some towers here himself. If he is now scouting Asinus in the green, and he's probably going to be able to see... Let me just click... where Asinus' stone is. He hasn't scouted it yet. He scouted 1. PT, I'm using your UI mod. Well, I love it. I just didn't expect to be using it. But it's cool. It's cool. Thanks for the UI mod, PT. He's not going to scout that second stone just yet.
Yeah, I'm just looking over the player scouting to see what they're going for. Because I think in this kind of matchup, it's really important to know who your neighbors are and what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely, and know where their stone is, because that's really what you want to deny. If you can deny that, they're really screwed. They're going to have to migrate somewhere else to find stone, and with so many players on the map, it's going to be hard. Spam this link to support Inc. Hell yeah.
And looking at the player scouting, I don't think anyone scouted another player yet, so they're still pretty much in the dark.
Yeah.
So what would you do here in a free-for-all setting? Do you go up early and go aggressive?
Hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of
It depends on who's around. Nigerian Tab, thank you for the follow. I think it really depends on who's either side of me. So I would want to get that intel pretty quickly to see whether I've got, you know, an Inca or an Aurelius beside me, or someone that I think is more similar to my level that I might be able to go for early aggression. That is what I tried. I only did practice this game once, and I did try it, but I was just up against Mr. Mothhump, who was a little bit more prepared than I was to deal with it. So I think it's risky. When you do go forward, you have to make that decision of how many villagers are you going to send forward? How much are you going to, you know, set your economy back to hopefully get some towers up? Because when you go into somebody else's base, they're going to have all their villagers there. They can put their tower up first if they're in the same age as well, and you might be completely thrown out, lose a few vills, have your eco far behind.
To answer your question, Ragnarok thinks the right amount of villagers is 8. He is actually attacking Asina's Dosset.
Oh!
So he went for the early up approach,
Oh my gosh.
and it looks like he gets the first tower up, which is already devastating
Yes!
for Asinus.
And that's scouting, guys. He saw the 2 stone piles.
Yeah.
He's got that tower up. Asinus down soon to be 2 vills at least. 3. And he's not going to be able to get stone now. That's a really, really good move from Regni.
Yeah.
Also denying 3 balls. There is a lot of food on Yucatan. So food's not really going to be the issue, but having those 2 stone piles denied is massive. Oh, he's even putting one close, very close to the TC. He's going to lose some vills in that attempt, if he doesn't move them soon. Ooh.
Yeah.
Setting the tower back now and taking that stone for himself. I love it.
Yeah, this is a great move if you ask me, because as I said before, the stone running out is actually possible. And if you take out one of your neighbors nice and early, you can actually steal all of their stone, which is going to make quite a difference. The only thing I'm missing for Ragnarok is the blacksmith and the upgrades.
Ah, he hasn't got them yet. And it's Asinus. +1, +2. Now, their villagers are the same strength, but the villager count now. Regni on 22, Asinus on 12! No! With 5 idols! 13 deaths! He's really... Oh my gosh, that's really rough for him. I'm just having a quick look over the right side. I see Reddy walling off that place. He must have scouted that well to know that that's potentially one of the only ways into his base.
Oh, hi. Thanks
He's
for
walled off
checking in.
quite
I'm
generously,
still a piece
actually.
of
He's got a lot of space.
Yeah.
He doesn't have extra stone, though. In all that space that he's walled, he doesn't have any extras that I can see.
Oh.
Oh, hi,
But I
thanks
think
for
it's good.
checking in. I'm
I
still
think
a piece of
Reddy realizes that being the sort of middle player in this setup means you have 2 enemies on or like on 2 sides of you. So you want to make sure that you know and see what's coming, and even if it's only palisades.
Gives you full warning
just
at least.
the heads up shows you where you can pull the villagers to.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, Asinus. Down to 12 vills now. This is really rough. I mean, what can you do in this situation? He's put up 2 towers. He's sending his vills forward to fight, but...
It's so hard, but in the Inca War, when the first tower goes up and you see it go up, you have to take the defender's advantage and pull all your villagers.
Yeah.
And I think he only pulled what he had close by, but just make sure you outnumber them, and that costs you quite some idle time. But if you can defend versus that initial tower, you're usually in a good position.
Regni targeting the villager trying to repair. Asinus doesn't react in time, so losing another build that was trying to repair that tower. And I think you make a really good point. He needed to pull all his villagers because he's still got 4, I see, 4 on berries. He doesn't need food at the moment. He needs to have defended this. I'm wondering where his other builds are.
Also, well, for them still no. Well, there's a blacksmith for Reggie now, so I'm happy to see that. That's a good move. See if he's getting in any upgrades yet. Well, he got the attack upgrade first. That means he really wants to go aggressive.
Well, it's paying off for him, really. I'm having a quick look now. I see tower coming up from Eaglebeak on Ink's stone. Ink does have the stone on a hill, so he just needs to put up a tower on that, and it's really quite safe. He's walled off as well, so I think he's not going to be impacted too heavily by this.
Nope. But I love it. Eaglebeak as not nearly as strong a player as Ink, and choosing to go on the offensive. I think that's always good.
Yeah, I agree.
And now it's just a matter of hoping that the Jake in the south, who is playing very defensive, will soon join the party.
Yeah. It could be
realize
an unintentional 2v1 here.
Yeah.
Which I think is good. I mean, maybe they are thinking that, damn, Ink's a really strong player. A lot of villagers coming forward now for Eaglebeak. Another tower going up. Ink's just putting that one on the hill. Keeping his stone safe. His other stone is completely safe. Asinus is out! The TC went down. 4 towers did it. Oh. 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 Ouch.
And this puts Reggie in a real strong commanding position.
Yeah, he's got 2.
If you ask me.
Yeah, 2 extra piles of stone. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep my eye on Ink at the moment. We do have Jake coming forward with a couple watchtowers, a lot of outposts
thanks for
as
checking
well.
in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Ink putting up his second tower on that stone. Might even lose his first. Well, I'm really liking the aggression from Eagle.
Yeah, and we have the Jake actually joining in as well.
Let's
Just
go.
with 1 villager building a few towers. Oh no,
causing-
2. There's actually 1 at the south, so they're boxing in Ink.
Oh, which I think is really good. Really tough for Ink that he is kind of sandwiched between these 2 players, but I'm sure it's not intentional between Eagle and Jake. I think it's completely coincidental. But it's working out for them.
I'm still a piece of garbage.
And Eaglebeak is just too late reaching the south. Ink will get the house wall up. But he is panicking. Look at the TC of Ink. He's dropping 4 defensive towers.
And he realizes that it's sudden death. You just have to keep your TC alive by whatever means. I do see
He's
a
not
marker from
having-
him. Really just trying to break through the walls on the west. I'd like to see Eagle putting up a tower here on the west side because that's his second stone pile there.
But looking at the villager counts, Eaglebeak is only at 34. So all this aggression is really costing him some macro.
Agreed.
And because in the end, villagers here are army. And you can see that Ink at 47 villagers.
Even more towers coming up on the TC. He knows he's in a pickle. He's got plenty of stone still. Oh boy. He's just not able to use that stone on the hill at the moment. Jake being a little bit passive, putting up another tower, but I mean just with 1 vill, I think he's just doing that so Ink can't move out this way. He's got plenty protecting his own stone as well. I'm curious as to what Jake's palisades are south of his TC. It's a bit of a mystery. Thank you, Paterna. Having a look elsewhere, I'm not seeing a whole lot of action from Aurelius. His stone is safe, which is good. Same with Reddy. Got some outposts up. on Jack's base. But really the only action we're seeing at the moment is down here with Ink versus Jake and Eagle.
Well, if you look all the way near the edge of the map, at Aurelius' base, you can see that he's docked and got a transport ready.
Right.
I just hope he's in time, because the Jake is towering his wood line.
Amazing.
And it's just one villager, so I'm not sure what he wants to do with it.
One very brave villager. Let's look at his line of sight. What is he thinking? He's putting up a watchtower there. Let's see what Jake sees as well. Jake going for a tower there, where he's going to realize Aurelius has that one vill there. I mean, the close transport ship means Aurelius will be able to evacuate if needed. They don't see each other yet.
But I'd rather have him reinforced, because it's really important that he gets a foothold. I'm just a bit disappointed that he's choosing to go through to the Jake rather than taking the fight straight to Ready.
BSB, they are allowed to build outposts, yes. And we are seeing a lot of outposts from Aurelius all along the waterline. He does not want to be transport landed himself. Jake has walled in his fill. Just checking in on Ink. Eagle's found some nice... whose stone is that? Just one of... Jake's stone, maybe? We have a...
10 euros to whoever kills Pink. Regni Reg Beach.
Thanks for checking.
All right,
in.
so
Still a piece of garbage.
I think Reddy may have overheard my plan and switched accordingly. Because if you look at his town center, he's not gonna go out. He is in it for the long run.
What? What?
I've considered asking Aurelius to do a similar thing, like building 4 towers on the corner and like palisade gates to protect your town center.
Yeah.
But he's taking it to the next level.
This is next level indeed. This is next level. Yolif, you've been outdone. Oh my goodness. It might, Art, it might. Oh boy. Regni has been able to relax now.
When do the other guys realize this that he's just gonna defend? There's gonna be no offense from him.
Well, I mean, based on these walls, they're probably not going to be able to realize this until it is late in the game. But remember, because this isn't the scenario, this is our plan B, once they hit 40 minutes, they're able to advance to Castle Age just to get the Castle Age blacksmith infantry upgrades, which is going to make the villagers stronger. And then at 60-minute game time, which we're halfway to already, they can get sappers. Sappers is a game changer, even for this. I mean, yes, it's going to be hard, but with sappers, the villagers absolutely eat buildings.
And remind me again, it's just the villager upgrades in the blacksmith, right? Not
Yes.
The not fletching,
Nah,
not bodkin.
not fletching, not bodkin, just the infantry upgrades, which impact the villagers.
Yeah, so that makes you, with sappers, that makes the villagers able to potentially take a fight versus a defended town center like this.
Yeah. I see villagers moving forward for Aurelius. Whether they're going to jump in that transport ship, he's going to send some reinforcements over potentially, which he already has done for where he has put those now 2 towers.
Yep. I'm not liking this too much from Aurelius. I think he forced a good reaction by the Jake with 6 defensive towers, but I think this is a point where you can just hop in the transport, go back and try another angle of attack and just deplete the stone of your opponent. And if every one of your tower forces 3 of your enemy, then you're doing good.
Agreed. Even if he took his villagers in that transport ship around to north of Jake's gold, I mean, there's one tower there that he can just bash down and not be in range of the second one. He could put up towers there and go from that angle too.
Exactly. If you look at I suck with these kind of things. In the east, at Ink's base, he's double ducking, and I think Ink will go for the counter attack on Eagle Beak.
Ink, oh, the west of the base, yes. Double dock, let's go, which I think is really good. Eagle now putting up some towers on the waterline, but that's a really good angle for Ink to take because of the stone position.
Yep. And I think if Ink takes a risk and he transports maybe 20, 30 villagers, he might be able to take out Eagle Beak's town center.
He might be able to indeed. I'd be curious to see if he's thinking ahead and thinking, oh, maybe I should wait for those Castle Age techs. Or if he's just going to go all in. It's so risky. You kind of just got to go all in and it either works out for you or you're out of the game, basically. Villager numbers now are sitting Jack with 72. Jack representing Team 8 and Eagle on 47. So Eagle has been really on the back foot in terms of eco, but he was kind of one of the first to move out, really, besides Regni. And as I said, Regni's really able to relax now. Eagle's distracted, working on Ink.
He gets style points by me, that's for sure. He's now towering the stone of Ready Rodion in the north, so he's picking a fight with everyone. He's not just going after Ink.
Yeah.
And I like that, because for the way it looks now, you have Reggie, who decided to go super aggro, and Eaglebeak and the other players are just, you know, booming, getting their defenses up.
I'm seeing some action. Oh god, look at... Oh, Reddy's TC! Eagle sends some villagers in there. They will be dead very soon, and he is very low on bills anyway, as it is. So Eagle taking some more losses there on 43 bills currently with 5 idle.
Yep. Yeah. And Eaglebeak now sees the town center of Ready.
Ah.
Completely surrounded by towers, and I wonder if this will change anything for him. Maybe he will share this information with the other players and they will realize what's going on. Or maybe he doesn't say anything, you never know.
That is a lot of towers around that TC though. My goodness. So soon they will be able to click up to Castle Age. Get those upgrades for the villagers. Still seeing a lot of fills now from Reddy. Reddy is player from Team 2. He's got the top score at the moment and hella defenses around his TC to keep it safe. This could be really dangerous, and I kind of hope the other players do eventually pick up on this and do kind of target him a little. BSB saying that at some point he wants to attack others too. I have a feeling he's not going to try. I mean, he's got plenty of map control, really. He's got outposts everywhere. He's looking for other piles of stone. Seen that one in the middle as well. So he's got really good vision, really good defenses. I feel like he's playing this, yes, safe. Yeah, he's not being aggressive at all, but he's obviously made that decision for a reason, because he thinks that that is the best way to go about this kind of game mode.
The only thing is, if you, well, no, never mind. I was gonna say you're gonna run out of stone. It's an exhaustion game, and eventually you can keep sending villagers towards these towers. But if you look at Reddy's resources, there's also 5k gold in the bank.
Oh boy. So I am curious to see who's going to move out next. I mean, score-wise, Reddy on top, Ink doing well, and he defended that really well. The aggression from both players. He has exhausted his stone up the front corner and the west as well, so he's going to need to be finding more stone now.
Yep.
And I'm not sure if he knows where he can go for that. Let's have a look at his scouting. He hasn't really scouted much of the map.
And I thought Ink was gonna counter-attack, but it's just fish traps in the corner.
Well, we see
There
Bill's
are
taking
some-
out towers now. And he does see one extra pile of stone, but it's been exhausted. Oh boy. It might really get to the point where there's just not enough stone left for these players. We're coming up to the 40-minute mark. We'll see who clicks up, because it might have a really big difference if you can be up to castle first and get those extra upgrades in from the blacksmith. Even build 2 blacksmiths, get them at the same time. Just to give yourself that advantage.
Gives you a real
Yes.
short window of opportunity.
Aurelius, first one, let's go. As soon as it hit 40, it wasn't even 40:01, it was 40 minutes. He's clicked up, followed shortly by Jake, Ready, Ink. The other player's not clicking up just yet. Whether they're a little bit distracted and not keeping an eye on the time. I have a feeling my mods that are in voice chat with them would have given them that notification that, hey, it's 40-minute game time, you can click up.
Yep.
A lot of feels coming forward from Ink now. He might be trying to use that advantage of having those Castle Age blacksmith upgrades.
And we're seeing some transports being made. I see Reggie, who is docked the island of Eagle Beak. And then you have Ready Rodion, who seemingly is ready to take the fight to Aurelius.
Let's go.
Having 3 transports in already.
Building 6 transports from this one dock. Whether he just tries to overwhelm Aurelius, or even Jake, just send bills everywhere. I feel like the players are realizing they really have to step up now. Aurelius soon to hit castle. I'm gonna see whether, does he have 2 blacksmiths? I just want to see someone with 2 blacksmiths to get the upgrades first. He does not.
And I love Aurelius with the little micro place. He's walling in the villager of the Jake that's building a tower.
Oh, I see.
Trapping him.
Masterpiece.
Just, yeah, it's totally unneeded.
Robin, Asinus was out quite early, taken out by Ragnarok, yes. Yeah, Aurelius gets his tower up first and actually kills that Vil of Jake. More Vils coming in from Aurelius and putting a castle forward. This is really interesting. The players can only use their castle for sappers once they are in Imp.
Really?
Once they have
Yeah,
sappers, they have to destroy the castle. Yeah, I think he's just been
Well,
told.
yeah.
But Aurelius now with score lead, 87 Vils. Jack's sitting pretty on 94 Vils. But he was quite up late to castle, and Eagle has only just clicked up.
I like Aurelius's thinking though. Like, if you can build a castle to get sappers in Castle Age, you can still put it forward.
Yeah, absolutely. There was
You
no
can
regulation.
snipe 2 villagers while getting sappers and then delete it, you know? It's still 2
Exactly.
villagers.
Exactly, and it would probably force a few panic towers out of in this situation, Jake as well. Aurelius now bashing down some of Eagle's towers, so we are seeing a bit of a mix of the players now crossing further into the map. Ink still moving forward with a lot of Vils now to hopefully take out Eagle.
And I am starting to get really, really worried that Ready will use the plan on Aurelius, because if you check the dock, he is at 10 transport ships.
Oh my goodness.
He's getting careening, and he can afford to completely leave his base behind. He doesn't need villagers to defend, so he can pull all the boys and just snipe the living shit out of Aurelius.
Yeah. Which, I mean, Aurelius is totally open to that. He's got 4 towers protecting that water there, but there's nothing around his TC.
So it will all come down to quick walls and lots of quick walls.
And that will take a lot of brain power and APM, because you gotta delete the farms, you gotta hopefully put up some walls, and bring in all your villagers to bash.
Let's see if there's some new action. We've got a little colony of ink villagers moving towards Reggie.
Oh, towards Reggie? Oh, I see them. Yeah.
And we have another castle mistake by Eaglebeak. placing it in the near the edge of the map.
Unless he's putting it up early, so as soon as he does click imp, I mean, they can click imp at 60-minute game time, guys. He's thinking ahead, perhaps, otherwise it is just a mistake, but he could be wanting the castle up in advance, so he can then get sappers ASAP.
I wonder what the mods will think of that, because you have it up in advance, but you see now that it's taking out the outpost. It could have killed some of Ink's villagers, so I don't think it should be allowed to preemptively build it, at least not this early, because it's still 12 minutes before.
True. We will see what the mods deem appropriate for that situation. I am really trying to keep my eye. God, so many transport ships from Ready. They can't even fit in the dock anymore. Aurelius will be able to see them, of course, because he's got such great line of sight. Oh boy. Will he be able to react in time, though?
The only positive thing for the other players of Ready's playstyle is that when he creates a villager, the villager has 2 minutes idle time before he or she has left the maze and can actually get to work.
I mean, this is kind of overkill, right? You could leave them a couple tiles to get out instead of doing this whole spiral to get out of here. Oh boy.
I see a castle going up for the Jake as well, so I think players...
And Ink as well?
I think they've been told that they can place it defensively. Ink is putting it up. Gonna check the resources of the players.
Jack has been not really having any action this game. And he doesn't really have defenses either. I mean, he's not finished his house wall. He doesn't have a single tower in his base. And he hasn't moved out as well. So I think while he's got second highest score, I mean, he's very, very vulnerable. He's potentially even going to chop through this wood line, and Reddy could just go in with all his vills that might soon have sappers, and that would be a really easy TC snipe.
Yeah. That's he's quite vulnerable at the moment. I wonder if Reddy will realize this. Because that's an easy kill. I've just looked, Jack still has 2.6k stone, and Reggie, who has almost 5,000 stone in the bank.
Yeah, Jack is vulnerable from both sides if Reggie wants to move forward as well.
Yeah, at this point in the game though, the question is, do you really want to take out, well, you only have scores to look at, of course. So, on paper, Jack is quite strong.
Well, I'm just waiting for these transport ships to be filled. They do have just over 6 minutes until they can go imp and get sappers from their castle. I believe, let's see, Reddy does not yet have a castle. He's in no rush to get one, I suppose. He does have the stone for it. Aurelius has got one up,
And
ready to go.
I love what Aurelius is doing. He spotted the dock. He sees the 5 transport ships outside. He knows what's coming.
Exactly.
He's walling up the shore. He's towering the dock.
Yeah.
He's not gonna let this happen.
And a damn good thing he realized, otherwise that would have been game ending for him.
And we're almost missing the snipe. Ink is going for it.
Ink?
Look at Eaglebeak's base. Here we see how tough it is to snipe a TC.
Well, I'm glad he could put the towers up and he's garrisoned plenty of villages in them, but Ink, I feel like that was a little premature. If he had sappers and sent more vills in, he would have actually succeeded. I mean, he's now on 66 vills, Ink.
Yeah, this is, you only have 1 TC, so every villager you lose is costing you a lot, like 25 seconds.
25 seconds.
Yeah, you'll never get back.
Oh boy.
But then again, Ink's base also getting heavily fortified.
Yeah. And while this castle looks like it's in a good spot, remember that as soon as they do get sappers, they have to destroy their castle. The transport ship's getting attacked. Ready's transport ships have nowhere to go. And Aurelius, with all those villagers there, won't even let villagers get in those transport ships unless he moves them around closer to his severely overkill fortified base. I mean, I say overkill, but who knows? This might be the way to go.
Yeah. I don't think it's fair to call his base over-fortified. But there he goes. Ready is pulling the boys.
Oh, all of them, let's go. And how will Aurelius react? I mean, yes, he's walled off this shoreline here, but he's sending them all forward now to hopefully wall off that top shoreline as well. At least to a degree, but there's villagers coming in from Ready.
And does Ready have the castle up to get sappers? That's the real question.
Yeah, and I mean, he's got to put it up to go imp as well. I don't see Ready with a castle. He's got 2 minutes until they can click imp. He's got a lot of vills forward now, kind of all his vills. He's starting at the moment Ready with 116 villagers. This is what this game is about. Towers and villagers bashing each other, basically. Aurelius hasn't put any other towers around his TC, but now he's sending all his vills forward to try and out-brawl him. I've got less than a minute till they can go imp.
And the thing is, Aurelius has 40 villagers on the mainland. Can't help him defend right now. So that's tough. But I think he's defending this well. I'm happy so far.
Yeah, agreed. I think this is really risky from Ready. And it's, yeah, basically either you just send them all in and hope for the best.
Yep. In the meanwhile, we do have Reggie moving out with a small force, trying to attack Eaglebeak. This is like the small-scale version of what's happening between Aurelius and Ready.
Oh god.
And in terms of clicking up, I see Aurelius just clicked up. The Jake is already at 7%, and so is Ink.
Ink at 16%, so Ink will be up first. The thing that's really messy about this kind of thing that we're seeing here, guys, is that the villagers don't then go and attack the next person until you task them to it. So Ready's now tasking all his vills to the towers by the looks of it. But Aurelius definitely with the vill lead. So I think it might not have been the best move from Ready, but again, with his defenses, it's not the end of the world.
No, but this gives the other players a chance. Like he is now. Let's see.
He's gonna take him back.
Almost 40 villagers behind on the first place.
Yeah. So, well played from Aurelius. I mean, he defends it. Ready took a lot of losses. I said he started on 117 when he landed. He's now on 83 vills. 19 idle. Keeping an eye on Regni's movement forward. Eagle reacting well. And Jack now taking the lead. A complete pacifist move from Jack, which is, you know, you can play this however you please, however you think is going to work best. I do worry that when someone does come for Jack, he's going to be out very quickly because he does not have any defenses. He doesn't have a castle, so he's not Jack. He hasn't clicked up. He's not in any rush to get sappers, I suppose.
So we have the first player to Imperial Age. Do we see the sapper straight away and the castle being destroyed?
Yes. He has researched it. It researches quickly. Let's see if he is playing by the rules. Delete the castle. Jake also up. Also, Aurelius now has sappers. There goes the castle. Good stuff. Aurelius will also delete his soon. Orange knows what's up. So let's see if now, I mean, where did those vills go? Ink had a lot of forward vills. Okay. I don't know where they went, actually, but now that they have sappers, they're going to Jake, actually, as opposed to Eagle, which I think is interesting. Jake now destroying his
I have
castle.
to be be away for like a few minutes?
Yeah,
I've
go
just been
for it.
told there's a potential leakage in my house, so I'm
Oh.
gonna check it out.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Well, we'll miss you, Roller Boy, but hopefully... Oh, this is going for the just all in TC. Let's go. And Jake doesn't have many defenses around his TC. Ink's just sending them all in because he has sappers. Let's go. Let's see if this is a snipe. Oh, where's he going? What is he doing? Where does he want to go? He doesn't know where the TC is? I mean, he can assume by the farms, right? Oh no. No, he's looking for it. Jake really not putting up many defenses. I think this is going to be the end of Jake. Unless he can send all his vills in, repair the TC, attack the villagers. But just look, with this amount of villagers, he's got 29. Look how fast the TC goes down. Goodbye, Jake. He's got no vills there to even attempt to stop it. Jake is out. Ink playing this really, really well. As soon as he got sappers, all in. I would love to see him go towards Eagle as well. Eagle definitely has more defenses. Oh boy. Really well played from Ink, taking out Jake. Well played, Jake. Really good stuff. You, Jake, actually had the potentially two of the very tougher opponents on either side of you. Ink is orange, yes. Welcome back.
Oh boy, I missed some heavy action.
You missed
I
a
see.
snipe! Ink with the snipe! On Jake's TC. Jake didn't bring the vills in. There was really nothing to stop it from happening. But Ink really played that well, knowing that as soon as he got sappers, he had to send them in. Oh boy. Is your leak okay, by the way?
Shown the power of sappers.
Exactly.
And I'm really, really happy that Reddy didn't wait for sappers. Because
Yeah, I mean, Ink had like 29 vills, I think I said, and the TC goes down so quickly with that. Violetto says Jake's towers now protect Ink's flank. Oh boy. So, whether we see Ink now moving over to Eaglebeak, Regni's still trying to put on some pressure. There's just not many vills here. I think Regni's now playing it a little bit safe.
Yep.
But we see more vills coming down from Reddy. They would now have sappers, I believe. He did have a castle, it is now destroyed. So he's going attempt number 2. He can land.
Yeah.
There's less towers
Yeah,
now because of his earlier attempt. He took out a lot of towers.
Yeah, I think it's sloppy that Aurelius didn't re-wall the shoreline, even though re-walling it.
Or even put up more towers. Like Reddy destroyed a lot of the towers there, and now he's completely open. I think Reddy's gonna go all in for the snipe.
I think this might be the end of Team Tanic.
It might. Oh no. Oh no. We will see. That's a lot of villagers coming forward. Aurelius now reacting. He's putting down some palisades. Might just be in time. Go for the shoreline. Oh, good reaction. If he can pull it off.
Perfect,
Oh,
perfect.
Reddy just a little too late.
Quick wallets. No, perfect. Oh, look at this.
One tile. Just keep a villager standing on it at all times. Oh no. Oh no. Did Aurelius? No, it's not walled yet. Send them in. They're still going in. Aurelius can't wall. He's sending his vills forward now, putting up towers. Oh boy.
And now the towers are going up, but you know, with the Castle Age upgrades on the villager, the towers aren't that strong anymore.
I think Reddy should just go for the TC.
Yeah, I think so. Well,
Don't
I
waste
think
time.
so. I think so too, but I hope he doesn't. purely biased caster here.
I think,
We
yeah,
also
of
see-
course.
We see Ink moving out as well. I'm wondering where he's going.
I think he might potentially just look for a target. I mean, he'll have a bit of a shock if he does walk into Reddy's base. But Reddy, he's just giving Aurelius time. He's got so many villagers here. He's got 41. Send him in. That's a dead TC.
Yeah, but the thing is, I've just turned on the Fog of War. Reddy doesn't even know where the TC is.
Exactly. Ink actually had the same issue when he was looking for Jake's TC to snipe. He didn't know where it was.
Yeah, but if he goes for it and he sees it, I think it's over very fast.
I think so too. Oh, he doesn't know where to go. He's still taking out the towers. I think that's a bad move. I think based on from what he can see with the amount of farms and where he knows the TC isn't, you can kind of assume, right? But he's going to lose a lot of villagers because Aurelius is just taking them out. He's taking out towers.
Yeah.
Ooh. Second attempt, I don't think is going to work for Ready. And Aurelius is not making the mistake of not re-walling now. Ink just looking for a TC to eat.
Yeah. Ink got the sniping gloves on.
Yeah. Ready on 75 bills compared to Aurelius's 123. Jack's still not making any moves, not putting any defenses up. Jack's just hanging out on 144 bills, top score. But he is very vulnerable. This is really, I think, up to Ready. I mean, Regni too. I want to see Regni putting a little bit more aggression on Eagle, and I think he is doing that now. He's sending more villagers over in those transport ships.
Oh, and Aurelius will have to respond really fast because he just found the TC.
What is he doing?
He's running
What is
past.
he doing? Does he know that he doesn't have enough villagers? But I still don't understand where he thinks he can go. He's just reacted now.
Yeah. He's just reacted.
But he doesn't have enough. Oh no, he certainly doesn't have enough.
Well, garrison the TC. That's very important.
We have a congregation. What is this?
This is.
Oh my god.
And he has to. I don't think he has sappers. I don't think he has it.
Really?
Right? This is going so slow. This is perfect.
He just doesn't have enough, and Aurelius is repairing the TC. I'm sure he has it because he did destroy his castle.
But I'm pretty sure that Ready never got sappers.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
We didn't see the castle from him.
No, I saw it. I saw it.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's been destroyed. I didn't keep my eye on the text though, but I'm pretty sure there was a castle somewhere here. Maybe that space there where it's a patch of dirt. I'm pretty sure he has it.
And Aurelius is not responding to the 2 lost villagers. He's just gonna
Let them have their fun.
leave them, leave them to their business.
I'll check the tech tree and see if he's got it. Wait, who am I on? Ready, yep.
And Ink's sniping army is going for a second attempt at Eagle Beak.
Let's go. Where's the castle these days? He does not have sappers? Is this what we're seeing? It's not highlighted. He doesn't have it? No.
A player like Ink wouldn't forget that, right?
Oh no, I mean Ready. Ready doesn't have it.
Oh, Ready.
Let me just check. I'm highlighted on Aurelius now.
Yeah, because if you compare the town
Aurelius has
center,
it. Oh!
yeah, if you see that,
I missed it.
yeah. Oh, I didn't, and it melted as compared to the fight before. And now you see Reggie, who was also going for the snipe, is moving his villagers back into the transports. Like, okay, I don't need to do this anymore.
Else. I think Shadowruff is correct. I think he misclicked and he got conscription instead of sappers. This is Ready I'm talking about. He's got conscription, which he's not meant to have first of all, but he doesn't have sappers. Oh no. Oh boy. So Regni now has an opportunity. If he can find Jack to take him out. I think you make a really good point. Jack's score is really intimidating. But if he's ballsy enough, he can just go in and really take him out quite easily.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I really, well, you gotta admire Jack. The balls on this kid. He has not made a single tower. He even has four tiles of stone in the back of his base, just in case.
Oh, wait, where are they? Oh, I see. Oh
Yeah,
boy.
it's just a reserve
He's
stockpile.
saving
You
it.
never know when you need it.
Oh my god.
And if he gets attacked, he has 140 villagers, so you'll have your towers up in no time.
Exactly. Oh boy. He just loves resources. He's sitting on 50k food, 35k wood, and nothing really to show for it. But that's fine. I mean, he's just really enjoying his boom. As Reddy is really enjoying his maze around his TC.
Yep. Well, I think this is something that crossed my mind. If you can get away with this, like Jack is now, and you can just get to 200 villagers. Then you have the strongest army there is on paper in this matchup.
Yep.
So if he has 200 villagers and then surrounds Reddy's TC with towers and just boxes him in, and then he can deny any economy Reddy has, and over time kill him. I mean, he has 50k food. He can make villagers forever.
Exactly. Oh boy. So I want to see who's going to make the next move. I see Ink's Horde now moving forward. Regni, I don't see anymore.
And Ragni is also quite vulnerable at home. Also the only player who still has his castle up.
Oh, I see. Maybe a reminder from the mods for him to destroy that. Does he have sappers? I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, he has sappers, so he can destroy his castle now. Oh.
We have Ink with the new sniping army going through the center, and I wonder in which direction he's going.
I think he's just gonna walk until he finds a TC. Hey Mitsock, why doesn't Jack have 200 bills? Who knows? I mean, he hasn't really lost a single one. Well, Jack's KD 7-1. He might have lost a bill to a boar, I think.
No, he didn't lose any villagers. I think he lost his eagle, and that's it.
Oh, his eagle, of course. Yeah, so he hasn't lost a single villager. Meanwhile, you have someone like Reddy who did those 2 attempts, both unsuccessful on Aurelius, with 100 deaths.
Yeah, you can see the 35 to 100, so that's good defense. And I see Ink now going after some woodcutters of Reddy, which I think is a good move, realizing. And Aurelius is going after Jack.
Oh, let's go.
I
I see. Yes, I love this too. Yeah, I mean,
And
it's
you
the
got
perfect time to do
sappers,
it. He's got sappers. He's completely defenseless.
Yeah. How many is he sending? 11, 15,
Yum.
16, about 26.
So it'll be Aurelius's mission to find the TC first of all.
Yeah, same story, other way around.
Yeah.
But these houses should melt. I think he's very happy to see that there's no defenses here. Now, let's see how Jack responds.
Sending his bills forward. All his bills. Is he just going to fight them? I mean, he could. He's got the numbers. But if Aurelius just gets lucky and finds the TC... Oh, Jack not even fighting it. Now he is. Not JG Jack at all, full Steve. I mean, Aurelius searching for that TC. This is kind of good. It's kind of sent all Jack's villagers out of the way now. Oh, Aurelius. Pray you walk south. Yes!
There he goes.
Oh boy. I think this is enough vills to take down a TC. If he can find it in time. And Jack doesn't have many vills around his TC now. I mean, obviously they're all trailing behind, and that's a lot of them. But Aurelius can't find it. Oh no. Keep going.
No,
There's
but
2
they
gold
also
mines.
can't. There's his gold piles, which he hasn't taken. He's getting closer.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay.
Go for it,
Will
boy.
it be a success? What's...
And I think one of the most important things when you realize your enemy is gonna do a snipe is to fully garrison your TC, because there's a lot of weak fields here.
Where is he going? Does he think he doesn't have enough fills, maybe?
Well, maybe he's just idling his eco.
No. Oh no. He's just getting his exercise in. I don't see any more vills being sent forward. I also don't know what happened to Ink's Horde. But Regni's now moving forward on Ink. Ink reacting. Ink's got hella towers around his base. This is insane.
Ink is docking for Reggie.
Oh, I see.
near the edge.
There's his horde, yeah. Reggie
Reggie
reacting
is. Yeah,
very... What is he doing?
I told you we had secret strategies prepared.
What is this? To be fair, Jack hasn't really responded in terms of adding defenses around his TC, which I think is interesting in itself, but Aurelius just doing the old dipsy doodle. But it's given Jack a chance to have those fills there around the TC.
Well, and, yeah, but if you look now, I feel like he has shaken off some of the villagers, right?
No, I don't think so, because I think now there's just more
No,
already
no.
at the TC. Is he for real
But
just gonna do laps around his base?
Yeah, but there's a special bug in DE where if you run 10 laps around a TC, it just collapses. You don't even need to attack it. It's a feature from DE.
Uh-huh. Oh my god.
So this is like the third lap.
What's up, Dobbs? Okay, Ink trying to land, but a lot of towers up from Regni's, so he's gonna try a different angle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ragni is
boy.
not having any of this.
Not at all. Ink's gotta find the TC as well, let's not forget.
And this is where you see that the extra stone Ragni had, he still has 2.4k.
Yeah, it pays off. Really worked out for him that he could take out Asinus first up. Just,
Yeah, and you have like, for example, Ink has not got any stone in the bank. And neither has Ready Rodion, and you know they could also, of course, just sell their other resources and start buying. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what the market prices are right now.
Ink just sending them in. He hasn't got too many bills. He's got
And
20 bills.
Aurelius is going for it.
Oh! It's not enough. There's too many bills. Too many bills repairing it, I think, but it's still going down. Can he do it? The mad lad. Are the bills? They're not attacking
think
Aurelius's villagers. He's gonna do it.
Aurelius has even stolen a farm from him.
He stole them all.
There was
we
one
go.
woman farming.
Amazing. Oh, Aurelius with the swag points for the farm steal, and that was a 20 villager snipe of the top player. Amazing stuff from Aurelius.
Yeah. And now he's just gonna
Ink-
walk all the way around and
Ink's
go
trying
back
to do
up.
the same thing. Regni has so many bills there. He's repairing. Ink, keep attacking. You might have it. Sappers is such a beast of attack. The TC is going down. Regni can't build. Is he gonna do it? I feel like
That's
it's
the
a
thing,
stalemate.
he has 50 villagers repairing.
The TC still goes down. It's gonna happen. Regni's out.
Yeah.
Almost. Oh, it's going back up now. No, Ink.
This is a roller coaster.
Oh, this is stressful. Oh no.
I'm curious what defenses will go up now in Ragni's base. I don't think he will let this happen again.
Ink has 3 villages. No, it was so close. It was so close.
I think it went down to 60 HP.
Oh god. Oh. Oh boy.
And the 3 villagers already got it back down to
Yeah,
1600
true.
HP.
Yeah,
Gotta pay attention
he's
here,
reacting now.
Ragni. Yeah.
Aurelius taking that stone that he found that Jack had not, which is awesome.
Oh, yes, way to go.
Okay.
And now we see Redion actually being scared for a landing, walling up his shoreline for no
interesting.
reason.
Interesting.
This doesn't do anything, because Aurelius could just walk north and kill one of the houses.
Yeah. What's up, Sheffy? What do you get when you cross a sloth with a porcupine? I'm not sure. Tell me. This is some heavy, heavy defenses around his TC.
And Ink is sending in more boys to Ragni.
Let's go.
He isn't done yet, and Ragni is chasing. No, no, he's not chasing.
Oh boy, that's kind of all of... Oh boy! Nervous! A slow poke. Oh, Sheffy. Oh boy.
And look who caught up. I'm curious. Did Aurelius get a glimpse of Reddy's TC? Because look what he is doing. Yeah, he saw the TC. And he is gonna do the exact same thing.
Oh no. Oh, Aurelius.
What?
Yeah, he is indeed. He did see the TC.
He tried to play this honorable.
Now, my mods have just let me know, and I think this is perfectly reasonable, that because of the rate that this game is going, they are putting a 2-hour limit on the game, and we're going to split the points by score at that point if players aren't defeated.
Alright, and what's the time limit then?
2 hours. 2 hour
2
in-game
hours.
time. So they have just over 20 minutes in-game, and I'm sure they know that, so now they're going to try and go for the score, and Aurelius and Reddy's score is so close. It's less than 400 points between them.
Yeah, start booming, man.
Basically, Ink might realize that he won't be able to catch up on score, so he might be trying to get the snipes.
Yeah, it's all or nothing for Ink, that's for sure.
Regni putting up a lot of towers now, but I still think if the villagers can get in, I'm not too sure how many Ink has in those transport ships. I feel like it's his entire eco, maybe, basically, by the looks of it. So he's just got to get in there.
To be fair, I don't like the higher score as a tiebreaker. I think it's a terrible idea.
Sorry, not by score. Kill count.
Yeah,
That just told
exactly.
me. Yep, my bad. Yeah, TC kills not score. Thank you, Salted and Mars. Sorry.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Oh boy.
So I'm really happy Aurelius got the kill.
Hell yeah. That was perfect timing from Aurelius. Okay, the villagers coming in from Ink now. Can they get to the TC? I'm surprised Regni isn't trying to wall it off around with towers or palisades or anything, houses, literally anything.
Regni is towering up his TC.
Yeah, but I mean, Vils can still get in there. Ink would take a lot of losses, but Vils can still completely surround the TC. There's not a single tile that's up against it. Where are the Vils, though? Oh, here they come.
So, do you think town bell moment?
Town bell moment. I think it is a town bell moment. Or either he's going to try that, garrison all, or just attack them. I think he's going to attack them. But send all your Vils in. You need them all, Regni, to defend this. Because he's eating the TC. It's going to go down. This is awesome play from Ink.
Yeah.
It's going down. Regni's out. Ink went all in. Oh, Regni tried to defend it, but that was perfect. Ink realized that this is the last kind of 15 minutes of the game. He's got to try and get those kills. Amazing play from Ink. Really good stuff. High risk, high reward. Asinus is very happy that Ink took out the player that took him out. Bless.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Took a while, but he got avenged.
He did, indeed.
Yeah.
And the right time
so now
to do it.
I wonder what's gonna happen, because getting ready out is pretty much impossible at this rate.
Yes. So it's just between Aurelius and Ink. And at the moment, I think Aurelius has really got a chance. I know Ink's got crazy defenses around his TC, but I think Aurelius, he might just be trying to wall off. And not even attempt to send his
Ready is going in for another attempt.
Oh!
Ready is
Around the side, yes. Can he get through? With sappers, it only takes a couple houses to get through and he's in. It might be too little too late, but he's definitely going to attempt it. Yeah, Aurelius is just going to keep putting up houses, deny him getting into the TC, which I think is the right play. There's 15 minutes in-game time left.
You just have to wall for 15 minutes. we know how good Aurelius is at walling. He got this.
He got this indeed.
He should pull all his eco by now.
All his vills, just like non-stop houses from that angle. Because with sappers, Reddy's got a lot of vills there. He can really eat through those houses faster than Aurelius is building them with the 2 vills now.
Yeah.
Towers are not going to stop him.
the woodcutters behind enemy lines, send them in to attack the villagers and take everything in the back of your base and just...
I see Ink trying to get into Reddy's base, but he's not going to have any luck there with Reddy's defenses. But really, Aurelius is not house walling at the rate that Reddy is taking the houses down. We could maybe have a snipe. Now Aurelius is pulling all his vills. He's still got to get through the towers, of course, but my god. This is what you were born to do, Aurelius. Wall. Just wall. Towers are not going to do anything at this rate. Besides these ones around the TC, yeah? Reddy needs to get the right angle to get in here. Oh, there's a hole! There's a hole! There's a lot of towers taking out the bills, but...
Is it enough? Is it enough?
I think it might be enough. I think...
I like the quick wall by Radiant. Walling out Aurelius.
Aurelius is out! He won't be able to stop this.
I'm still a piece of garbage.
Oh no. Oh no. Aurelius hasn't got bills in there to repair and he's out, YOLO boy. Ah. Oh my god. Well played, Aurelius. Damn. Damn. Ink with his horde trying to break in. Oh my goodness. Ink's sending all his fills forward now to Reddy's base.
He's got 10 minutes.
Yeah, he's got 10 minutes and a lot of walls to
10
get
minutes,
through.
126 villagers.
Oh wow, that's exactly it, Violet. I think he's gonna mass them up and then send
And
them all in.
I wonder if Reddy is just gonna pull all his villagers and task them to Ink's base.
I kind of hope he does. I have a feeling he's not.
Yeah, I see them. Look in the middle. They're just passing.
Just I see. Just
Just look.
passing. So this is gonna come down to they do have time. They've got 10 minutes. Whose defenses are actually gonna be better? I know this is massive at Reddy's base, but it's not bad from Ink either. The only thing here is Reddy can get in, just like he did with the gap at Aurelius's base. He can walk straight in.
Yep. Yep.
Oh
It's
boy.
just the numbers of Reddy are spread out. So he's sending 20 now, and there's
Yeah.
another 40 coming. So he needs to
God.
be patient actually,
Yeah.
and wait with the 20 till
Yeah.
he has one big group,
Yeah.
and then go for the snipe.
Reddy has 101 villagers in total. Ink has 130. I think you're absolutely right. I hope Reddy doesn't send them in. It's just kind of throwing bills. He needs to mass them like Ink is doing at Reddy's base. They have 8 minutes. I think Ink's gonna go for it. Oh my gosh. He's only got 2. Okay, so 3 layers of palisades, layer of palisades, tower, palisade tower, and he's at the TC. Let's go. Oh, no. Robin says no way he gets through. We'll see. We'll see. But you gotta task them all. Keep them working.
Alright, Reddy is using the first batch of villagers to poke a
God.
hole.
Yeah, and the whole. I think Reddy might have this here. There is a lot of
Yeah.
towers there, but with sappers, it doesn't take many vills to take down the TC.
Nope, and he doesn't have any defenses or repairing villagers.
no one to
I
repair.
think they're
Oh,
gonna take
no.
it.
Towers. I think no. The villagers are dead.
Well.
He's got villagers
yeah,
in
but
that
there's
tower.
still- there's-
Repair. You gotta repair it.
How-
Oh, here they come. Yeah, there's no one there to repair it. Ink is gonna be out. Oh goodness. Oh no. Ink is out. Let's see how far he got. Ah, not far enough. Holy moly. What a game. The TC goes down. Reddy from Team 2 wins it in the end. Oh god. Oh god.
With 6 whole minutes to spare.
What a game. Oh, units. So the KD, Aurelius with the 133 kills, only 43 losses. Jack, our pacifist of the game, 12 kills, only the 1 loss, which was the Eagle Scout. Jake also not a whole lot of action, really. Eagle Beak, plenty of action, almost even KD. Asinus out very early, unfortunately. You had it rough, Asinus. Oh, Regni, nice KD. Oh boy, what a game. There's the resources. Aurelia's collecting 100, what? 123,000, almost 124,000 wood. My goodness. My goodness. Oh god, Violator. Oh no. We are going to move on now. I know we're a little behind. I don't want to keep people up too late. Villager High was Aurelius with 187. Good stuff. There's our timeline. Asin is out early. Obviously there's no military once the eagle goes down. And again, we'll play for everybody for playing by the rules. Good stuff.